Hello guys, Programmer Sephora here. Welcome back to another video. Let me turn down my mic a little bit. And today we will be playing a Tycoon. This is Custom PC Tycoon, I think it's called. I can never remember, and honestly it doesn't really bother me too much. So I have played this game a little bit, or I did on my free time, but I've since resetted my progress, which kinda sucks because I had a lot of stuff. But I reset my progress just to make this video and start this content because, yeah, why not? Also, yeah, um, and then this is obviously, what the game is, so right away we have this stuff in our thing, and obviously we have to upgrade our podiums and stuff, upgrade storage, upgrade workbench to make, yeah, so to start right away, we have to come over to here, zoom in a little bit, and click build PC, and it'll prompt, and so we want to build a new PC because we don't have one, and we're going to do plain case with bad CPU, or that motherboard, that power brick, bad CPU, 1 gigabyte of RAM. This PC is going to be very, very weak, but that's okay. No CPU, GPU, no fan, no nothing. That's going to be it. And then this is going to be called, because you have to name everyone, because you can't have them all the names, same names. So we're going to name it Start PC, save. Now we're going to go over to here, click on PC, and probably sell it. That's how the game starts. And now we have 140 gold, and apparently I can jump up there. Did not even mean to do that, but interesting to know that you can get up your shed. And because I'm real quickly, just to show you some of the stuff I have. I don't have all this stuff. I do have VIP, which is 20% more gold, 20% more diamonds, 20% more cash, exclusive VIP case, chat tag and title, and 2 times walking speed. And premium gives 50% more gold, more diamond, more cash, premium items, chat tag and title, premium cash. Now I don't know if these two stack, because obviously I still have walking speed with premium tag on and stuff, and I still have a premium stuff. But the reason I got premium, I mean VIP, is because stuff like this is a VIP case that you can't get usually without VIP, which this isn't too bad, but it's gold, and it actually sells a lot better than other stuff. And then over here is premium stuff, like it'll say premium items, and so stuff like this, all this expensive stuff, this sells good for cash. And then gold is also really expensive over premium stuff, but it's also really better than most stuff you can buy with regular gold. And obviously you can convert gold to diamonds in the future, convert cash to gold when we reach that stage. And then obviously when we reach gold, we could buy computer components and stuff, which this is all regular stuff, and then premium items over here, of course. So we have really good keyboard and mouse and stuff for displays and technology, all that good stuff. Like we're going into the 240 millions. And another convenient way to teleport is there's 3 locations on this map. Obviously there's home, which is your shed, which is where everybody would go. So this entire like area, the area here has all the sheds. And then there is also a PC case that you can reach up there to buy, but no point on going up there because you can't even get it without like diamonds, I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked. Then there's the advanced store, which this is the diamond store. So once you do reach enough money to get like diamond level stuff, you can come here and buy basically everything you need for a diamond PC on one shelf, and then the next shelf will have more upgraded diamond stuff with servers and computer parts, which are better than premium. And then obviously there's premium items right here, which is a lot more money, but also a lot more good. These are all mythical ranking. So some of this stuff is epic ranking, and then there's mythical, which is like higher up than legendary, visible for premium item stuff. And then there's one more area that you can access here, but I'm going to show you guys just to get a basic layout of how this game shows and works. So that's why I'm kind of showing you around everywhere. Access code. How many leaderboards are there? You have to select the correct answer, which is 3 for that one, but it's all different to make sure you can get in here properly. And then see, this is all mythical stuff, so 500 billion all the way up to like 30 trillion, and this is where you can spend a bunch, like 100 QT diamond and 9 QN to buy stuff. Like, it gets really expensive. Pretty sure QD is the most expensive, its case being that. And with store, you can also buy cash, so you can buy stuff like 2 times cash, 2 times gold, 2 times diamonds for 20 minutes for Robux. Diamonds being most expensive and cash being lowest. Or you can buy straight up cash, like 2,000 cash for 10 Robux is actually pretty nice, all the way up to 2,250 for 5 million cash, 500,000 gold, and then 2,099 Robux for 350,000 diamonds. Now, real quick thing I would suggest is if you're gonna try and skip from because the VIP and premium are both in there, but I'm assuming it's hack. If you're gonna try and buy anything with Robux, I buy 2 times cash or storage, which I do have. I do have 2 times storage because usually start with 10, but I have 20 because of 2 times premium. I buy probably all of these 3 first, not really the exclusive items, just because it's not really worth it because it's expensive, and although it is like nice to have, it doesn't show the image, and once you do have it, it's kind of bad. And plus, I think you only get 1, and it gives 90,000 cash. You can make that without buying those, so it's not really worth it to buy the exclusive limited PC parts, unless you're gonna keep them in a PC, but that's about it. And if you're gonna buy anything with Robux, buy cash first if you have cash unlocked, and when you have gold unlocked, then buy gold, because if you don't have gold or diamond unlocked, then when you buy it, it's not actually going to save, I'm pretty sure. Now, I haven't tested this theory, but I'm pretty sure because if you don't have gold unlocked, there's nowhere to actually put it, it won't save. Like, I mean, it may, because you can obviously see cash, gold, diamond, but I don't really want to test it, just because I don't have any robots. I have like I have pretty low amount of robots. Like, I have 4,000 and some, but which isn't low, to say the least, but it's still cash I don't really want to spend. And plus, sometimes you don't even need to buy cash. It's only like if you run out of cash that you need to buy cash, which can be a challenge when you run out of cash for stuff. And obviously 5 million cash you can make easy. You can make any amount of money with just doing that. But luckily, once you unlock the basement floor, bro, you can just instantly enter. You don't need to enter an access code. You can just walk in the minute you have it open, which is a nice added bonus. And there's the shop clerks. There's this promotional area versus developers, which is pretty nice. And then over here, you can see over here as well, it has booster sellers. So, if you get playtime tokens, which is 45-minute playtime equals 1 token, and you get next playtime token in 43 minutes for me. It's not how long I've been recording. I've been recording for 8 minutes, whatever. You can use those to get cash boosts, gold boosts, or diamond boosts. Now, these are only for 10 minutes, which is why they offer 20 minutes in different currency. But still, not that bad of an amount, to be honest. And real quickly, I know I struggled to get up here because, as you can see, up here is a PC. You can see it right there, but it's very hard to access, like jumping around the corners and stuff. But a way to get up to here is very simple. So you want to take this little branch here that's kind of deformed, climb up these rocks, and go across. This is the easiest way to reach here, and see it costs 10 million gold for a secret case, which isn't bad. And then you can like climb everywhere else. Now, another way you can get up here is by parkouring this tree as well. This tree is parkourable, where you can climb up here, here, and then do a little bit more parkour, which can again be a challenge, as you can see. I suck at parkour, so I'm kind of struggling to do simple parkour, but it's fine. I mean, it happens. And I had it. I'm gonna probably speed this up in editing. Yeah, see, and then you can jump across there and reach the PC. But that's just a little bit more of a hassle than really just going up way. So, yeah, that saves time because I did it the original way, but the second way that I showed you before doing it the ledge way, which is annoying. Okay, so we need to go to the electronics store. I'm gonna stop talking about secrets on the map and stuff right now. And what we need to do is we need to buy a case, so a vented case with 20 cash. And then I'm probably gonna buy one of each, like a little bit more costly items, just to get a little bit more cash, except for RAM. RAM, we're gonna go with a cheap one, because we're gonna buy, I think it can support up to 2 RAM for first PC. I don't know. I'm gonna buy 2, because obviously RAM is pretty requiring. Cheap that, cheap GPU, I guess, and then also gonna get fans, because buying, oh no, we don't have the cash. I would buy fans if you're gonna build a PC, because fans and coolers can add to the amount of money you make, which is nice added bonus, but unfortunately I don't have enough. So we're gonna real quickly add some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only 2 gigs of RAM with this one. I thought so. So you could do 2 gigs of RAM, 1 memory, 1 GPU, and enough fan cooler, and we're gonna name this PC, just because we're not selling any others, so same. I'm gonna go to PC sell. Obviously we make 195 cash usually, but because of my bonuses I make like 70% extra, so I make 353 instead, which is not bad at all. Oh, and then there is also leaderboards that you can achieve, which is pretty hard to achieve because like 10.63 trillion cash is really hard to reach, and then below it is 111.2 billion, 22, sorry, which is pretty hard. And then obviously the lowest here being 122.4 trillion. And some people repeat twice on the leaderboard. So JJ Gamer YB underscore RB repeats here as well. So there's 2 of him. And then those guys repeat and stuff. Like a lot of people can repeat. Especially this guy who is not highest on the cash. He's second highest. But he still is highest on all the other leaderboards, which is impressive to see. Again, like we saw, longer names take up more space, they're a little bit smaller, but obviously still a pretty good amount of people, to be honest. Like, I mean, 124.47 XX is very hard to achieve, especially for grinding. And we probably won't grind all the way up to that amount of cash, but we're gonna try and at least get to like diamond or something, I don't know. I'm honestly just doing this for kind of fun, and if I want to continue this series, I will. That's the truth. Okay, we're gonna buy 2 this time because we wanna build more of them. We're only gonna buy like 1 of these. Now what I wanna do is I do hope to get some good stuff, but see, everything's so costly, and then you have to like buy 4 of these now for $6, and then it's like 2 memories is that much, and then only left with 13. Which is why I'm gonna spend 10 Robux to get myself 2,000 cash to start off this amazing series. Hopefully, it's gonna be amazing. So now we have 2,001 cash, which means we can actually buy a CPU, an expensive one, and we can buy 2 of them. That also means we can finally buy fans, which is awesome. Because I'm pretty sure each case can fit 3, so just in case we're gonna buy 6. And see how that goes. And then coolers, we can buy regular coolers or expensive coolers we're gonna buy. but because my inventory is full, I actually can't get anything, which is another thing that can happen. Your inventory can become full. So upgrading storage is an option on all your stuff. You can add computers to your podium to show them off, or in the future you can add them to a desk, I'm pretty sure, which is nice. So we're just going to upgrade our storage real quick, go back to the electronics store, and we're going to buy 2 of these small water coolers. And now I'll show you how much better these stuff can sell, to be honest. It can sell way more better. So if we start off with a case, motherboard, with P10, bronze. And also, I'll show you guys for an example real quick in just a second. Let me just finish building this, so I may speed this up a little bit. And now here's where we're gonna add the fans, by the way. Yeah, so you can fit up to like 4 fans in here at a time, and a small walker. And we're gonna name this City PC, and that's gonna be the name. So because we don't actually have the expensive version of the and we don't have enough fans, and we don't have enough an expensive motherboard. If you actually sell a motherboard, the items selected will be sold and cannot be returned. Are you sure you like to sell the selected items? It won't sell for the added up price with the entire PC. It'll sell for what you paid for the motherboard. So because we paid like, I think it was 16. So here actually, before we sell that, let's go back to the electronics and let's see how much that is. So that motherboard was $16 for P05, meaning if we sell that, there. If we sell that that motherboard, then we will only make $16, which is not a lot. And definitely not enough to buy the motherboard or the fans that we are planning on buying. But because we can actually buy 4 fans, we can pay that, and now we have 4 fans, and because it's 4 fans per computer, now we know when we go to buy a PC, or go to build a PC, we should buy 4 fans per PC, for a specific case, for a vented case. Again, bigger cases, more fans, and then more RAM and stuff with the motherboards and stuff, more memory, all that stuff can be added or earned, but right now, because of the case we're using, because of how much money we had and how much we had put in before getting the extra cash, we only have very small. And so this is PC. So usually what I like to do is when I'm saving PCs to try and sell and stuff, I'll put the number of how much it costs PC, and then if I already have one like that, I'll put 2 or something. So I want to go over to here, say 660 PC, which is how much it sells for, and then 600 PC 2 sells for the same price. So now I know, so when I sell them, I make $600 each, and because it's 70% added, it makes me a lot extra. So now we're made our money back, and just from spending 10 Robux. Now, obviously I spent a little bit more, so to add this up real quickly, we buy just VIP and premium and 2,000 Robux. That is a total of 3,010 Robux. Now we added extra storage as well, which is 50 Robux. That's 360 Robux that we just spent, and we just made a lot extra money in this Tycoon, and we're going a lot faster than what normal people would, especially not spending Robux. So in my opinion, for a real quick suggestion, if you guys are going to buy anything on this game, if you do feel like trying it out and you enjoy it and you want to buy something to help you make it through, or you want to try and get through the game very faster, or earn a lot more PCs and stuff, buying VIP and premium, because they both stack, it's good for making for money and stuff, making for diamonds, gold, whatever you want to make, and obviously earning premium items and VIP items. 2 times storage also really helps out, because also carrying more stuff helps out a lot more than carrying little stuff. And then 2,000 cash can also help you out in the starter and to build a better PC than what we recommend, and yada yada. Very basic, but very, very fun. So now that we have $3,000, we can actually buy 2 of these good cases and buy a lot more expensive items. But we're not going to go completely baller. We're going to go like a little bit more expensive with some, but some stuff's going to be a little bit more cheaper. So because we have to buy a lot of RAM, a total of 4, we're going to buy 4 RAM. Actually, let me check, because the way you can tell your if your RAM thing supports more RAM or not is by looking at these bezels right here. So these things right here determine how much RAM they can hold, and this is for your memory. So it can hold one GPU, it can hold one CPU, it can hold one memory, 2 RAM. This one can hold 2 RAM, 1 memory, which isn't bad. So 2 lines are set that have nothing in between them is what memory. Shuffle. To know. Now here we can get 2 memory and 2 RAM. And then going up we can get 4 RAM actually and 2 memory. And then going up we can get more. And then we can get more and more and more. And it just keeps on building up. Now usually it will sit at 4 gigs of RAM and 2 memory is a lot. Won't usually add up to anything after that, but I think these lines need more CPUs. Maybe. Don't take my word on it. And if you ever lose track of what you bought and you don't know what to buy, just check your thing. It'll tell you can check your inventory for all your cases and stuff. It's the same place where you sell stuff. So cases, motherboards, power supply, CPUs, RAMs, you can click everything and it's all categorized. And because we need memory now, we know, okay, we're going to need memory. And we want good memory, so 128 gigs is good enough. GPU, we're also going to want really good, because you want a really good GPU in like a gaming PC if you're doing gaming. So 2 of those would be nice. And then because it's 4 fans each, you're going to need 8. Now a max amount of items you can buy per purchase is 10. So you can purchase more after that, but you can put in 10 mats per click. So if that makes sense. So for example, if I try to buy like 20 coolers, it's only gonna let me buy 10 mats because I can't actually do 20, or it won't even buy them at all. And if you don't have enough cash for what you're trying to buy, then it won't let you buy it, which is again a really good thing, but it doesn't put you into debt or anything here in this game. I find that's really good. But now we can, and right away when we put in the case it's 140 because it's usually 100, but it adds extra $40 cash because we're planning on selling it. So, and because in common selling places you sell a little bit more than what the item was worth to make a profit to buy more items to sell. And so obviously adding all this stuff in, all the fans and everything else, I think it's only 4 fans per this one. Yep, 4 fans per this one. Per PC case. So now this is 1.98K, which is hard to write, and you can't actually put dots. So if I try to do 1.98K PC, it actually would tell me I can't use these symbols, which include a period right there. So I have to put 1-98K PC. And another thing is, if you start getting into gold, I usually put G for gold PC, and then diamond is D PC for my categorizing, but you don't have to categorize if you don't want to. You can just put K PC. And you don't even have to capitalize anything. You don't even have to put the price. I should put 1-98K because I know, okay, that's 1.98K. And dash always means point. So that's how I remember how much my stuff is worth. So if I have any extra computers I want to save and sell later, I can. Another thing is too, having a PC of a podium for display. I don't know what the benefit is, to be honest. It's just fair. So it's just to display very cool PCs that you build, honestly. So 1-98K PC 2 is how I name it if they're both the same. So now sometimes it will hashtag your name PC cases if you name them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're just selling them. If you're keeping them, then I rename them. Because you can place them on podium, and see when you place it on podium, it'll have like a golden outline and it'll show up right here. So obviously you can see that my PC's on the podium. Now I can click take off, and I can also dismantle it. So if I click dismantle, it'll put all the parts back. And again, because I make 70% extra cash, gold, and diamonds, I have 8.06k, which is a lot faster than what other people would be making. And obviously, the most expensive cash one you can buy is that one, and then most expensive gold is 2.7 million for case. Now, that's not completely true because there's also premium cases, which is 13.5 million, all the premium parts. But you won't focus on that right away. You probably won't even reach that right away because the motherboard is more expensive than the computer case, which is kind of whack, but whatever. And now we're gonna buy two. Even after spending that much Robux, you can see that a lot of it can go down the drain very fast if you spend it unwisely by buying expensive stuff. Now, I didn't spend it unwisely in my eyes, but in other people's eyes, it could be a little bit unwisely what I bought, especially because I didn't buy the most expensive CPU and stuff, which is perfectly fine. And because I bought so much memory because it supports it, yeah. But obviously you can see when we go to sell this and we go to build the actual computer itself and we go to buy more fans, it's gonna be a lot more better to build. So this is 8.44k cash for sale. So 8-44k PC. Now we start getting into gold and PC, another way you can label it is 844k cash PC. There's no way you can label it, but I just do PC and I do KGD for currencies. Another thing we're going to need to do is sell the GPU because it's not more expensive, which is annoying. But it happens sometimes. Sometimes you can't keep a part you want to keep. And so then we're going to sell this for 70% extra, which is 15k. And we're going to go over to here. And we're just going to buy an extra GPU. And because we actually have so much money, we can buy an expensive one to build with it. And now that we have such a business PC, I'm going to speed this up a little bit and just quickly build this PC and name it. PC. Now we're going to go over here, sell 70% extra, 44,000 is what we have right now, which is not bad at all. Now another thing you do need to focus on is upgrading your storage and stuff. I usually find I don't have very much in my storage all the time, but it's still good to have the extra storage completed and done just in case. Now we're going to go to the electronics store and we're going to buy some extra computer stuff. Because again, buying computer stuff can be expensive, but also really good. As you can see here, I just lost a lot of cash really fast just by buying those couple expensive stuff. And as you can see, my cash is still continuing to deplete even after I spend so much money. Because this is such more expensive motherboard is going to have 4 gigs of RAM each, which is going to cost a lot more, which means that what I'm going to have to spend, because it's for each 8 sticks of RAM, and because it's 2 memory sticks, I'm going to need to spend on 4 each, which I just accidentally bought 2. Whoops. But now I can also buy 2 GPUs, and then I can buy 8 fans because that's what the PC case supports. I'm pretty sure maybe that should be more. Because I don't have enough cash for the coolers again, I'm gonna actually go ahead and just not put a cooler in these computers, which is perfectly fine to do. Nothing wrong with that at all. It just doesn't sell for as much. But obviously 8.82K right away, just putting in the PC case is obviously really good upsell. And now we're playing 4 gigs of RAM each, which obviously isn't the best as like your computer, probably if you have a good gaming computer, or your friends or whatever. But it still is pretty good for the time being. Obviously we don't have enough fans at all, so we do need to sell this for not sending as much computer price, which is unfortunate because it was such a good buy up and stuff. Unfortunately, it's not going to sell as much. Don't have to send the chair every time you want to sell it. But now that we have enough, we can actually go to the astrology store, check our bag, and obviously we have a couple of stuff already. But we just need fans and cooling, which is not hard at all to get. Because it's 4 per case, we're going to click 4. And because now we can buy these, we can buy 1. And now you can truly see how good this VC is going to sell, because we can truthfully sell it, which isn't bad at all. And definitely is worth building a PC like this. Now, probably speeding through this right now, so that's whatever. I'm trying to click as fast as I can, but I probably sped up the footage even more just because I don't want you guys to sit through this suffering. Or maybe I'll cut it completely with little clips showing how much it's worth. And obviously then I'm going to sell it, and done. Now I have 125.48k cash. I'm going to check how much my video is actually at for recording. And I think that's pretty good for showing off how it first works. I'm obviously going to do a little bit more in the future. Do a little bit longer of a gameplay, probably longer recording, but right now I just don't honestly feel like it. But that was pretty much how the game works. That's how the start is. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. And let me know in the comment section down below if you want part 2. If you don't, I probably still would do one anyways because I enjoy this game so much. Thank you, and goodbye.